Okay, so let's kick things off. Big news for animation fans. King of the Hill is officially coming back.
Yeah, it's been rumored for ages, hasn't it? But now it's real. Hulu's picked it up.
Exactly. And it feels like it's been in the works for, well, quite a while. Almost 6 years, they're saying.
Which is kind of encouraging, actually. Suggests they're not rushing it.
Right. So today, we really want to unpack what this revival means. For the old fans, obviously, but maybe for new viewers, too. What can we expect from this return to Arlen?
Well, it's interesting because King of the Hill, it wasn't flashy, was it? Its whole thing was finding humor and, honestly, heart in the mundane, everyday stuff.
Totally. Super relatable characters just living their lives.
And that kind of storytelling, it just lasts. It doesn't feel dated in the same way some other comedies might.
Good point. So first things first, they dropped a first look visual, right? On social media.
And it looks like Arlen. You see Hank, Peggy, Bobby. They're older, clearly.
Yeah, you can tell time has passed. But it's unmistakably them. It instantly gets you thinking, okay, what have they been up to?
That visual is so important, isn't it? It's like a signal to fans, don't worry, the core is still here.
Yeah, like a promise. Because reboots can go sideways sometimes.
Oh, definitely. But seeing that familiar style, it feels like they're aiming for like a genuine continuation, not just cashing in.
And as we said, Hulu picked it up officially in 2023, but this whole thing's been bubbling away for nearly 6 years. That's a long time.
It is. And you've got Mike Judge and Greg Daniels, the original creators, leading the charge again.
Which is huge. Plus, Saladin Patterson is the showrunner.
Right. Patterson's involvement is interesting, too. He brings a strong comedy background. It feels like a solid team to bridge the original feel with, today.
Having Judge and Daniels steering it, though,
Mm,
that's probably the biggest reassurance for longtime viewers, I'd imagine.
absolutely. They are the voice of the show, literally and figuratively. So 6 years. You wonder what kind of ideas they've been batting around all that time.
Which brings us to maybe the most fascinating part, the setting.
Yeah.
It's set now, present day. So think about it. The original premiered way back in '97. That's almost 30 years.
Wow, 30 years. So Arlen, Texas in 2024 or 2025. It's going to be different.
Totally different. Imagine Hank dealing with, I don't know, TikTok, smart thermostats, the gig economy.
Huh. Yeah, the possibilities are kind of endless, aren't they? It's a really smart way to generate new stories without breaking the characters. How does Hank's sort of traditional mindset cope with all this?
And what about Bobby? He'd be, what, in his early 40s?
Yeah, pushing 40 maybe. How has his worldview changed? It lets them explore contemporary issues through these characters we already know and, frankly, love.
And speaking of knowing them, the voices.
Mm.
That's confirmed too, right? The main cast is back.
Oh, yeah, that was crucial. You've got Mike Judge doing Hank and Boomhauer, obviously.
Can't imagine anyone else.
Nope. Kathy Najimy as Peggy, Stephen Root as Bill.
Tamala Ackline.
Bobby, her voice is Bobby Hill. It really is. And Lauren Tom is back from Min and Connie. So that core group, their voices are so tied to the characters.
It's fundamental. Hearing them will just instantly click everything back into place for viewers. It'll feel like coming home, kind of.
Exactly. It reinforces that feeling of reconnecting with old friends.
Now, we do have to touch on something. Oh, something sad.
Yeah, Johnny Hardwick.
Johnny Hardwick, the voice of Dale Gribble. He passed away last August. And he wasn't just Dale's voice. He wrote. He produced.